little Sweet 16 talk. Did pretty good yesterday on our PJ Pick 5 winning day. We'll give out 5 more picks in today's Friday card. And yesterday, our favorite play was the first half total, the over in BYU Bama, which hit with ease. Today, we're going back to the well with another first half total. We're going under 67.5 in the first half between Tennessee and Kentucky. So this is the third meeting between these two teams this season. The first two matchups had the same score heading into halftime, 33-26, which you do the math, and that's only 59 points. So low scoring. We get 67.5 tonight. And why I like this first half under a ton is because these games that are being played in Indianapolis, this game, Tennessee, Kentucky, and then Purdue and Houston later on in the nightcap, these two games are at the football stadium. They're at Lucas Oil in Indianapolis. They're not being played at Gamebridge where the Pacers play. So again, you're talking about teams that are playing in a different kind of environment. The sight lines, the shooting's going to be off. And these are two teams that want to shoot jump shots. Houston, obviously, one of the best defensive teams in the country. And Tennessee is one of the best defensive teams in the country as well. So I think both of these games, first half unders, could be really good looks. Tennessee and Kentucky are also two teams that rely heavily on the jump shot. So I kind of love unders in both of these games tonight, but especially in Tennessee and Kentucky, I think first half under 67.5 is a very good look. Again, both meetings between these two teams, 33-26 at halftime, a lot of familiarity. We'll go first half under. Michigan and Auburn is going to be the second play that I like on the card tonight. I just think this Michigan team, they just got something going on right now. They got good vibes. I think they're trending up while Auburn is trending down here at the moment. I know this Michigan team, myself included, and a lot of people thought they were frauds heading into the tournament. You know, they won the Big Ten tournament. We didn't think anything of it. We'll say, okay, once they get to the big dance, they'll get exposed. They had that matchup against UCSD. Everybody thought they would lose that game. They survive. Then they play Texas A&M. They come back to win that game. And now here they get Auburn, right? Getting all these points at 8.5. Vlad Golden going up against Janai Broome. That is not a good matchup for Janai Broome going up against the 7-footer. So Pettiford, Baker Mazzara, Denver Jones, these guards for Auburn, Miles Kelly, are going to have to knock down shots if Auburn's going to want to win this game and cover the spread. But again, the longer that this game stays close, that's advantage Michigan. And you think about how Auburn has played so far in the tournament, kind of messed around with Alabama State in the first half. They were trailing Creighton in the first half as well. Kind of think Auburn gets off to another slow start and getting 8.5 points. And with the Michigan team that it feels like every game they play comes down to the wire, give me Michigan plus 8.5 against Auburn. I'll also take Ole Miss plus 3.5 against Michigan State as well. Great coaching matchup. Chris Beard going up against Tom Izzo. If you watch this show, you know I have been anti-Michigan State this whole season. Obviously, they have a Hall of Fame coach, one of the best to ever do it in Tom Izzo. They got a great defensive team. They're a great rebounding team as well, but they cannot shoot. And they've gotten an advantageous draw so far, playing a 15 seed, then playing a team out of the Mountain West. Now you get an SEC team, and it looks like the SEC is as good as advertised. We already got 2 teams going to the Elite Eight in Florida and Bama. We nearly had a third last night in Arkansas. We're guaranteed a fourth with Kentucky and Tennessee. Ole Miss is really good, and I think plus 3.5, getting them over the full possession. I think they win this game outright. I finally think Michigan State's going up against a team where they're going to have to knock down shots if they want to advance. I'll bet against that because they have shown us consistently throughout the year they do not do that at a high rate. They shoot the ball just below 30% from 3 on the year, so give me Ole Miss plus 3.5 against Sparty. Purdue team total under at 62.5 points. Again, goes back to the Kentucky-Tennessee game, right? They're playing in a football stadium. The sight lines are a little bit different. You're going up against one of the elite defenses in all of college basketball. Now, Fletcher Loyer and Braden Smith have been together. This is their third year. These guys at time, though, have really struggled against pressure. Makes them extremely uncomfortable, like a lot of people and a lot of teams when they play against Houston, but especially these Purdue guards. And again, the strength of their team is Trey Kaufman-Renn and the inside-out game when he's cooking inside and then he kicks it out to the shooters that Matt Painter and Purdue have on the perimeter. Can't really do that against Houston because of how physical and how good their bigs are defensively. So I think this is a tough matchup for Purdue. I think they're going to struggle to score points. I'll go under 62.5 for Purdue, team total under. And then finally, player prop, give me Tahad Pettiford, 15 or more points against Michigan at plus 180. Also, his point prop is 12.5 tonight if you want to take that as well. So go over 12.5, but also look at some plus 180 for him to score 15 or more points. Pettiford's the guy. I know Broom's their best player. I know he might win National Player of the Year, but March Madness is all about guard play. And the deeper you go, the better you're going to need your guards to play, right? And if Auburn wants to win this game, and especially if they want to cover the spread, Pettiford's got to be the dude. So I like over 12.5 points for him tonight. Again, with Vlad Golden, Danny Wolf on Caldwell, and Broom, it might be tough for Auburn to get some points inside. I think Auburn's going to have to hit some outside shots tonight. We'll go Pettiford over 12.5 points and look at that plus 180 for him to score 15 or more.